Newegg's affiliate program is kind of not as user friendly as Amazon. Like Amazon, you can make commission on anything. Like Amazon, now that I got like, now that I signed up to be a Newegg affiliate and seeing their whole process, now I see more and more what the big tech tubers are doing with those. I think it all makes sense. So let's table this for, I'm gonna talk about Newegg for a second. Newegg affiliate. The way they do it is you can only make commission on items that are in the commission list that month or that week. So you have to like log into their portal. I don't care if I get banned for saying this because I'm not gonna give a shit anyway. You have to log into their portal, and then the front page you get like it says like these items are on sale right now, or not sale but commissionable items right now. So they essentially want you to push products where you can make commission on. So if I use an affiliate link for like a 3080, that will actually say like 0% commission on it, so there's no point. So I got an email from Newegg just the other day where they were like, well, we're gonna offer you an exclusive deal or whatever, 6% commission on all items, like an influencer thing, 6% on all items, and then it was like 1% on hot items. So they like included a separate category of like hot items. Pretty much all AMD CPUs, all graphics cards, all the shit that people actually want to spend money on are now 1% commission. So I was like, I'm not signing this. What the fuck is this? Mado Kappa is now following. Sup, Mado Kappa. So I didn't sign. I'm like, fuck this shit. That, like, it's just easier to just do Amazon, man. Amazon's so easy. I log into my portal, I find the actual product that I'm searching for in Amazon, and then it has like a little bar that comes down. It's like, oh, you're an affiliate. Do you want to send this link to somebody? You click the fucking link button. It makes a short link for you, and you just paste it to somebody. It's so easy. Like Amazon made it so friendly. So it's not like Newegg has some shit to learn about how to push affiliate stuff. You know what I mean? Especially since Newegg charges way more for graphics cards than Amazon does now. Like, have you noticed that Newegg pricing is all fucking jacked up? Like Best Buy and Amazon BHP, I want to say BHP Photo. Who else? Oh, it's like these guys always just sell you at whatever the MSRP is. They don't kind of like BHP, not so much, but they kind of just like sell it to you for whatever the manufacturer says to. Newegg, pricing like third party price hike. We'll call it that. Hike. Newegg does it. OCUK does it. Scan does it. Who else does it? Memory Express does it in Canada. Third party price hike. They just like add 100, 200. They just keep fucking adding more and more and more and more. You know what I mean? So if Newegg is charging $200 more for the same graphics card as Amazon does, and they're giving less commission to affiliates, that's kind of fucked. That's not cool, Newegg. You know what I mean? If you're gonna charge a little bit more, at least give a little bit more to the affiliates for pushing that shit, right? It's not cool. Anyway, that's why I didn't sign that fucking deal. Fuck that shit. Catching up. I know OCUK is fucking brutal, dude. I know they. Oh my god. I don't think official partners should be allowed to do that. Like Newegg and OCUK, Amazon, like official partners of like the brand, they shouldn't be allowed to just rape the MSRP like that, dude. So not only is like, okay, so like Asus is like, oh, all these third-party sellers are upcharging $300. I guess we'll just upcharge $300. So then Asus takes back all those margins as an AIB, and then Newegg is like, well, I guess we'll just increase it by another 300. It's like this, like, it's the self-feeding fucking loop of like of people constantly wanting to make more and more margins, right? But like if Asus decides to increase the price, Asus should be allowed to. It's their product. Newegg or OCUK, they're just a seller. I mean, I guess they can too, but like somebody needs to stop that shit, dude. Like send like if I was like an Asus rep and I saw Newegg raping fucking upcharging people, I would just give all my cards to Amazon then. Be like, hey, I want my cards to not look as bad. Like, it doesn't look good when Asus's cards are fucking $600 over, right? Like when I saw the Zotac one. So think about it. The Zotac one was $1,900, and it's definitely the worst one that you can buy. I literally just told 80 people on stream that Zotac is ripping people off. I guess it doesn't really matter because they sell out whatever they make anyway. I guess it doesn't matter. Fuck. That's the other problem. There's too much. The demand completely outweighs the supply, so it doesn't even fucking matter. Newegg wanted 50. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I went on the Mike's Computer Shop was selling 6800 XTs for $1,500 Canadian. I go on AMD's website, it's like 700 Canadian. I was like, and they sold out of them. I had the private link for it. They fucking sold out of them, dude. They just made double the fucking margins on that shit. And they sold out. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's the whole fucking point. Just keep up. I guess it's the same thing as the consults, right? The supply completely gets raped by the demand. Just keep upping the price. I guess, yeah, that's... How can you shit on them for that if they keep selling out? I know, Best Buy is good that way, dude. Best Buy and Amazon are like the last two places you can buy shit for a reasonable fucking price, dude. Sup, gnarly? There's old school 4GB B-die, yeah. I don't think you can call it B-die, though. It's not the same. They don't overclock as well. I know, yeah, I've ordered some stuff from OCUK too. It was fine. No problems, but I guess like if you're the CEO of the company and your only goal is to make money, does it really matter if no matter what stock you get? You know what I really don't like what OCUK is doing? Hang on, let me take my hoodie off. You know what I really don't like that OCUK is doing? I'm pretty sure, I can't confirm, allegedly, I can't confirm it, but just from talking to people in the Discord, they have a ridiculous amount of pre-orders at the old MSRP. Now that there's new MSRPs, they're selling the cards to people that paid the higher MSRP and jumping the line. It's fucked, dude. Like, because they're getting more money out of it, right? Why would you give it to the guy that paid less already? It's so fucked up, dude. Let me catch up. Oh, we gotta talk about that too. Another consult giveaway. That just reminded me. Holy shit. Fuck, we got a lot to talk about today. And Warzone tournament streaming after. Hang on, let me catch up. Okay, catching up. Let me catch up. Catching up. Best Buy birthday tricks. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Best Buy gives 10% off. Yeah. That's the other thing. OCUK burned a lot of bridges, man. A lot of bridges this time around. They fucked a lot. Like, but does it matter? The only time we'll know that if it matters or not is when this whole pandemic shit is over. So when the whole pandemic is over and and then the demand isn't outweighed by the supply anymore, then we'll actually find out if any of the bridge burning actually mattered. Maybe people will forget by then, and then they'll just put out some like PR statement like unprecedented times. We needed to make as much money as we could to stay afloat. Please don't hate us for trying to stay alive during the pandemic. You know how it fucking works, man. It's one of those ask for forgiveness things, don't ask for permission type things, right? It's always better to ask for forgiveness later, unfortunately. It's just, if they fucked you over, just yeah, vote with your wallet. Just don't buy from there again. Just don't do it. You know what I mean? That goes for any vendor, not just OCUK. Any vendor. If any vendor, Alpha Cool, I'll never buy an Alpha Cool product ever again. Ever. Same with EVGA. Never. Fuck that shit, dude. Now, somebody else might not have the same experience as me, and that's fine. But I am choosing not to spend my money at those places. Right? So, that's all I can do. It's just, I'm not going to give them my money. It's okay if you do. You know what I mean? If you had a good experience or whatever. But me, no. Take my money somewhere else. That's just one sale that I can stop them from having, right? And I'm okay with that. Let me catch up. Catching up. Oh yeah, dude, they're probably been making, so all the pre-orders that they took, they're making bank on that shit now in interest at the bank. God knows how many pre-orders they have, dude. KFA 2 390 watt. You have to shunt it. You have to. If it's a double 8-pin. Catching up. Later, Zero G. Thanks for stopping by, man. Let me catch up. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. You still have to try, though. Like, just because you know it doesn't matter, just don't go and buy from them anyway. Be like, ah, fuck it, it's not gonna matter. Like, just, it's more of like a personal value thing. It's like, they fucked me over. I'm not gonna go shop there. Don't worry about what the rest of the world is doing. It's like, I will not give them my money. I will not let my family give them money. That's still like 10 or 20 sales that they're gonna lose out on. They might not feel it today. They might not feel it tomorrow, but it might catch up in 10 years if everybody does that, right? You know what I mean? Hang on, catch up. Check this out. Hang on. So, let me do a quick price comparison for you guys here. So, I'm going to leave this down here. I don't want to lose this. RAM water block. We'll get to these topics in a second here. So my Strix water block was an EK one. Let's just talk about the For the Win 3. Optimus is $450 shipped. This is fucking criminal. This is absolutely unacceptable for a price for a water block. Nobody should be paying half the cost of a fucking... This is half the cost of a 3080 for a water block. So anyway, this was, when I saw this, I'm like, I'm not buying that. I'll just wait a couple of months. Fuck that shit. I mean, if you're first to market, you can charge whatever the hell you want, pretty much, right? Shipped. And then the next one was EK is $270 shipped from Scandinavia or whatever, Slovenia. Microphone cords hooked up. Okay. Then I was like, okay, I got this one for the Strix. It worked well. It works as you'd expect it. 270. This was kind of a bummer. I'm like, man, I don't want to spend $300 on a fucking. So then anyway, I go on AliExpress. Someone in the Discord linked it. It was like Bixby was 140. It was like 145 shipped. I'm like, shipped. I was like, holy fuck, that's cheap, dude. That cannot be a good product. There's no fucking way, dude. How? Anyway, I got it yesterday in the fucking mail. Check this thing out, dude. It's fucking sick as hell. It's sick as hell. I haven't put it on yet. And it, there's like oil and like shavings. Like clearly they didn't fucking clean it out, but whatever, right? It was $140. Now, the real prized piece. Look how thick. I guess you can't really tell. This is a thicker aluminum backplate than the one you get with EK. Can you fucking believe that? And it's flat. So there's no the MP5 works is gonna go right on top of it. There's no like slices slid into it and shit. So I was like, for half the money, I got a thicker backplate. Well, I don't know how the water block actually performs, so I can't comment on that. But so I was like, what the fuck? And it's just a backplate. There's no like crazy swirls of spirals and all this fucking extra CNC money being fucking carved into it. Just give me a fucking slab of aluminum. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. I don't know. So I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna put that on this weekend at some point and do some temperature and overclocking and stuff. But yeah, dude. So far, I can safely say I will never buy EK ever again. Not because it's a bad product or whatever. Nothing because it's a good product, but just because this is so much cheaper. And it took about 5 days to get here with UPS Saver. Dude, that's a lot of money to like. That's like, you know what? If this was like 190, I probably would have bought the EK anyway, just because I know EK is an established brand, and you know, it's like you're buying EK, you know, it's gonna be good, it's gonna fit, and all that shit. But like, man, 145 shipped. That's cheap. How the hell do they even make money on that? With all the, and it's nickel plated, copper, fucking huge ass backplate, and RGB 5 volt RGB, dude, for 145. I can't get over how fucking cheap this thing was, dude. Oh my god. Like, fuck that shit. If I put this on my card and it runs well below 50 Celsius while gaming or whatever, if this performs the same as the EK, Bixby has my fucking business for life, dude. Oh my god. Business for life, dude. Let me catch up on the chat here. Catching up. No, the Thermal Grizzly minus pad 8 is 17 as well. Catching up. Yeah. Crazy Brexit thing. What's Brexit? Net Doomis got delayed because of Brexit. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I'll probably buy, when you get the next batch of stock, let me know and I'll probably buy one off you guys and then give it away in my Discord after. Or I'll buy one and just tell you the address to ship it to so I don't have to double ship it and waste money. Catching up. I bought Alpha Cool 3080 Extreme Block. The Alpha Cool ones work fine. It's just it's not a full cover water block. That's all. But it performed okay. The problem with the Alpha Cool thing was the customer service, not the product. The product was okay. It was how they handled their fuck up that was the problem. So that's why I don't buy their shit anymore. It was past the return period, so they're like, oh, sounds like a you problem. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I guess that's that then. I guess I'm not buying your shit anymore. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, if I told EK like 2 months later, hey, one of the screws doesn't line up, I guarantee they would replace that shit, dude. Fucking guarantee it. You know what I mean? But you're paying for it. They're expensive, right? Big Ski full cover water block for a 3080 trio. Let me put this one on first. Fire 2. Let me see how it. Maybe the fucking memory pads don't line up or something. I don't know. Just let me finish this. Let me put this thing on first before you actually order one. Let me just make sure. Yeah. I'll talk to you later, MP5 Works. Thanks for stopping by, man. The Founders Edition blocks. That's probably where I would want to spend a little bit more money because of the design of it. Like, I don't know. Like if the Founders Edition card does this fucking weird shit, I kind of want the corners to be well handled. You know what I mean? I don't know, dude. Like maybe don't trust this with a Bixby. I don't know yet. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know, dude. Yeah. I don't know. The Founders Edition's a tricky one for me. This is like the Further Wind 3's a tank anyway, right? Yeah. And like each millimeter matters a lot more in a Founders Edition one, right? Let me catch up on the chat here. What's your opinion on the Alpha Cool blocks? I just don't like that they don't cool the whole PCB. So if you're running an Alpha Cool block, you're gonna want something like an MP5 Works on the back because all that heat goes to the back of the PCB. If it's not being cooled by the front, it has to go somewhere. It has to go to the back. So what I did with my XE3 was I put thermal pads. So like, let me show you what I did here. I'm kind of an OCD guy when it comes to like temperature balancing. So I don't even know if this is actually even matters. So let's say this is your video card. Oh my god. Look at that pro fucking paint skills, boys. Wait a minute. You will not find this shit anywhere else on Twitch right here. This is the PCI Express slot, right? Let's say this is your die. Okay. These are your power stages. Dude, this is pro. I'm like impressing myself right now. Let's say these are your power stages. These are your capacitors. Right? Now what the Alpha Cool blocked. Oh, and I guess I didn't leave room for your memory ICs. Let's say these are the memory ones. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. These are your memories. Okay. So what the Alpha Cool block does is it covers this. And it covers this. And then it doesn't cover this. It doesn't cover what's over here. It doesn't cover over what's here. This doesn't really matter anyway, though. But like, it's leaving huge chunks of the PCB not cooled. So this part here, the capacitors that are not being cooled, you wouldn't even be able to touch those with your finger. It would burn you, by the way. The heat from these things goes to the back because it's not being cooled from the front anymore. So I put, if you flip the thing over, which I can't do, I put a thermal pad here. You can do it yourself, dude. If you have an Alpha Cool block, put a thermal pad where the capacitors would be. And then you have to put one here as well. And touch the back plate on those spots. You'll see how fucking hot that shit gets, dude. It's bananas. You'll see. You'll see. I'm not even shitting you. So, like, but in terms of the core temperature and the memory temperature, it worked fine. Works fine. It's more of an overall package type deal that I don't like about it. And it works fine. I sold the 3080 in water block to the fuck was that guy's name? King Bob on the Discord. He's still running it. He's pushing 2200 megahertz out of that thing all day long. He's been gaming on it ever since. Works just fine. But I do have the thermal pads here and here, and like it's absorbing to the back a bit. And yeah, you know what I mean? Let me catch up on the chat here. Contrary to popular belief, I don't get any sponsorship offers. Also, you usually, when it comes to sponsorships, you usually have to actively seek them or hire an agency of some sort. Like, how would a company ever know to find my small little 4,000 sub channel, right? They don't know. They wouldn't give a shit. I'm a nobody, dude. Actually, on the other hand, what was it? Oh yeah, because I remember EK told me that they weren't releasing a For the Win 3 water block. Then a week later, they were like, oh yeah, For the Win 3 water block announced. And then I emailed the guy. I'm like, dude, you told me they weren't releasing one. I literally put that shit on my channel. And he's like, oh, well, we didn't actually tell you that we weren't releasing it. We just said we weren't releasing it at this time. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's a week. It's a fuck. You literally at this time. Okay, yeah, a week later, like 3 days fucking later. Like, come on, man. And then I was like, and then after I was so pissed off at that fucking dude, Ben, I think it is, at EK. Fucking weird ass fucking dude. I was like, dude, can you get me the contact information of somebody that matters? I don't want to talk to some regular ass fucking customer service guy that tells me not available at this time. And then a week later. So like my credibility, I literally told my viewers that a water block was not coming. And based on the information that you gave me, I looked like a fucking idiot. And then he's like, I can't remember what he said now. He's like, unless you have 25,000 or 50,000 K subs. I can't remember what he told me now. It was one of these huge ass fucking numbers. They won't even talk to me in terms of like marketing stuff. So I was like, okay, I will just never talk to you ever again then. Simple as that. Simple as that. So think of it from a content creator's point of view. How is the little guy supposed to give good information if companies won't give him information? So if the guy was like, you need 25,000 subscribers before we'll talk to you about what's coming out, this was literally 1 week. So maybe that customer service rep didn't actually know it was coming out, or he was just told to tell people it wasn't coming out, something, but that's all the information I had. So I'm like, how am I supposed to get information from you guys about future product releases if you won't fucking tell me anything? And then how am I supposed to grow? So now when I get 50,000 subscribers and they're like, hey, I'm like, no, fuck you guys, man. I'm gonna take a picture of a fucking dildo up a fucking ass. I mean, like, fuck you guys. It shouldn't matter. I mean, I understand, because how many 5,000 subscriber Andys are probably email spamming them, but I wasn't email spamming. I was literally just like, are you guys coming out with this anytime soon? Because I should know whether or not we should buy the Optimus one. Because if you guys aren't releasing one anytime soon, then I should just tell people to go buy the Optimus one. Like, I'm trying to tell my fucking community what the right decision is. You know what I mean? I don't know. That left a really bad taste in my mouth with EK. I'm never going to do business with them again over that shit. That's also why I bought the Bixby one. Not only is it cheaper, but they shouldn't they shouldn't give the small guy wrong information. Oh, sup, Andy? They shouldn't give the small guy wrong information like that. That's brand damaging. They don't give a fuck though, right? I understand both sides of the fence there. EK is becoming too well, same thing with the premium brand. So when you're the premium brand, you have a lot more PR talk and layers of communication, layers of bureaucracy and firewalls and stuff. That's why MP5 Works was so chill, dude. When that guy makes fucking water blocks, dude, as soon as MP5 Works starts making water blocks, I'm just gonna send him fucking video cards so he can send me back fucking water blocks and just work with the guy. And then he's like, yo, you want to test this product out? Sure. Like there's no weird bureaucracy. But I'm sure when he gets to fucking EK's level of business too, he'll have bureaucracy as well. They all do. AMD fucking helped the little guy for the longest time while they were the underdog. Now it's like, hey guys, $400 5600X. Don't like it, don't buy it. It's just it's more of a fact of life than it is any specific brand or person. It's just a fact of life. So it's just when you get too big and too popular, you just change. I hope I don't turn into that as well. Let me catch up. Catching up. I agree. The guy probably didn't know. I wasn't mad at the guy. I was like, oh, dude, you told me this. So you probably didn't know either. Can I get the contact information of somebody who kind of knows this stuff? He's like, they won't talk to you unless you have 25k subs. I'm like, fuck you motherfuckers, dude. Which is also probably legit too, because how many people is EK gonna hire to talk to 5,000 sub Andys, right? No, nobody's wrong in that scenario. Nobody's wrong. I'm more of just a salty dude that I don't like. So the only lesson that I learned there was just don't give my viewers information on anything that I hear from EK right now, because I don't have a valid source from EK. You know what I mean? That's all I know.